Hey guys, what's up? I'm back, and my video's kind of different because I'm on my webcam right now, but I just want to, maybe spice it up, and my lighting's kind of better. It might not be white balanced that well, but yeah, I don't think there's much settings on this software, but yeah. And by the way, a little behind the scenes, I film sitting like right here on my bed, and like my camera is like right here, so. Yeah, just a little tidbit there. But let me know what you think about the whole webcam filming thing. I don't know. But this video is going to be, I mean, you know what it is based on the title. It's kind of like a things people who stutter understand. 10 things, basically. I don't know. I thought I had that topic because I found someone's channel who's blind, and that's kind of a disability. And then I was like, since I stutter, I should just make a video about it. So yeah, here we are. I'm sorry if my webcam it decides to not white balance, but I can fix that when I edit. And yes, I do stutter myself. You don't really hear it when I film because I've gotten used to filming. It's just something that I've got. I'm sorry, I can see myself here. I'm sorry, but anyway, I used to be I used to stutter a lot when I would film, but I kind of gotten better to talk to a camera. But yeah, I'm sorry. I keep touching my hair. I'm sorry. I can actually see myself, and I'm sorry. But yeah. So I'm just gonna go through a list. I'm gonna explain some of them. So I have a list right here in front of me. So first thing is trying to get your own name. Yes, I do have this problem as well. Like I know I can say my name is Tiffany. There you go. But, I mean, if you stutter, then you're going to relate so much to this video that's not even going to be funny. I know people are going to be like, you don't stutter, but I just don't do it when I film because my brain, it's perfect. It knows what to say, and plus I really love to film. Like, I love talking to a camera, so it's kind of better, but, yes, I do understand your struggle. I mean, I would hate to have a name like maybe Olivia. That's kind of a name that I have trouble with, and I know I have a friend out there who has that name, so if you're watching this, hi Olivia. But yeah, that's kind of a name that I can't really get out that well, so I call her Liv for short, but my name is Tiffany, so yeah, it's kind of my channel name. So yeah, number 2 is avoiding to after reading class. Now this I do myself. Like I actually explained to one of my teachers that I stutter. Well, my mom kind of did, but that I stutter, and like I mean, I can say my own words like I'm doing right now, and I can actually do it and not have to stutter. But when I have to read words, I'm not that great. Like last night, I was reading my favorite book, Finding Paris. If you didn't know that already, but anyway, I was reading it out loud because I just felt like it, and I just had the urge to like read out loud, and plus it kind of gives me more practice for it. So yeah, and then that kind of gives you guys a clue. No, I do not use a teleprompter. I don't even have one, so I couldn't do that anyway. But I say my own words. I'm not reading a teleprompter. I'm pretty sure I'm not because I'm looking everywhere else. But if I was reading a teleprompter, it's like I would probably keep my focus the whole time on you guys, but I don't. So. And if you don't know what a teleprompter is, it's basically like something that lets you read a script in front of the lens, but the lens does not see it. So yeah. So yeah, having to read in class, I understand that struggle because it's kind of like you're forced to say these words, and it makes it harder because then you're forced to say it, and if it's a word that you can't say, because like most people, I don't know if this is for most people who stutter, but at least for me, if it starts with like a vowel or something, like a vowel sound, it's harder to get it out. So I do understand. I do stutter myself. So if you stutter and you have these problems, or you have some other ones to do, comment down below. That'd be great, because maybe I'll do a part 2. But anyway, number 3, class presentations are a nightmare. I have to go there because I have to do presentations, but I try to kind of hide my stuttering the best I can. Like, I say a lot and try to blend my sounds together when I talk, if that makes any sense. But, yeah, it's kind of worse because then there's people listening. People can make fun of you. If you're like a kid or a teen or whatever, it's worse because then kids can be really rude. And they just are like, oh, she stutters, and then, like, they fake it or whatever. And by the way, for you people who don't stutter, and who can be pretty rude. Even though we don't stutter everything we say, doesn't mean we're faking it. Okay? Because I've gotten way better from when I was younger. I mean, it's just people, I know sooner or later, I know not now, but sooner or later, I'm going to get comments on this saying, oh, she's faking it. She doesn't actually stutter. No, I actually do. It's just, I don't do it when I film. And plus, I can also edit. So, I can cut those parts out when I stutter. So, anyway. But that don't mean I stutter. It doesn't mean that I don't stutter. That did not come out right. But anyway, that doesn't mean that I don't stutter. It just means that I can hide it by editing it out. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, this one I do a lot. It's ordering something at a restaurant, right? So, you know, you're looking through the menu and you're like, I want macaroni and cheese. But you can't necessarily get it out. Like, either like you're gonna stutter something, so then you try to pick something that you can say. Believe me, I've been there, done that. If you do that, I have been there, done that. Believe me, I have. So yeah, you know, if I want like I kind of try to time it right, you know, like if I'm at, because like sometimes I'll go to like a restaurant with my dad and his girlfriend. So, you know, the, you know, waitress or waiter, whoever will, you know, come over to our table and say, okay, do you want to get something? And then either, like, my dad's girlfriend will, you know, say, like, oh, I want this. And then I kind of time it right, if that makes any sense. So, like, I can be like, if she goes and then my dad goes, and then I can try to get my brain ready to be like, okay, my turn. And then I do it that way, if that makes any sense. But, yeah. So, yeah, getting things at a restaurant can be very painful. But, yeah. Now for something that's kind of like a blessing to us. And that's the, you know, I have here thanking the gods for texting. But, like, you just want to, like, thank the gods. The speech gods that texting was invented. Because even as a stutterer like me, we don't really like to talk on the phone that much. I mean, I don't, but, you know, I box her sometimes, so, yeah. With texting, you don't necessarily have to speak, you just type it, and you can basically type whatever you want. It's not like with speech, if you stutter really badly and you can't say certain sounds, then with speaking, you're kind of limited to what you can get out, because it's embarrassing. I mean, if you're the kind of person who stutters and doesn't give two, you know, craps about what, you know, what they think, then go ahead. I mean, you're brave enough. Kudos to you. But for people like us who are nervous about it and are embarrassed by it, texting is great, because then you can type whatever you want and not have to worry about stuttering, because you're not saying it, you're typing it. So you can basically thank the, you know, speech gods for texting, because us stutterers can get by with texting. It's that amazing. So, yeah. And then also, this is kind of like a bad one, but when people fake it. Okay. I mean, when you... See, this is one of the reasons why people who stutter get really nervous about when people stutter. Like, when you... People get really, like... We're kind of nervous about talking in front of others who we don't know. Like, maybe... Well, I mean... A close friend is good because you know that they're not going to judge you. But if, you know, you're talking to one of your classmates and maybe you're a girl and they're a guy. And the guy is he can be kind of rude, and he can be like, you know, popular but not care about what, you know, people's feelings. And then he hears you stutter, and then he starts to make fun of you. You feel bad, you feel embarrassed. I mean, I know how that's going to feel, because, like, you know, please, if you're out there and you do not stutter and you come across someone who does, please stop, wait, and listen. I mean, I get it that it can be pretty annoying waiting for them to get done with what they're trying to say, but that it's kind of rude when you're like, come on, Get it out. Come on. It kind, you know, it's kind of rude. So, I mean, it's fine to, like, ask them, you know, about their stuttering and stuff, but, I'm sorry, my phone just went off, sorry. Yeah, it's kind of rude. So, that's a little tip. But, yeah, so if you're watching this and you don't stutter, I would suggest, if you're kind of like a rude person, or if you kind of are just, like, you think that you can say whatever you want and not have to worry about people's feelings, please don't be rude, okay? Please. Okay, next one. Number 7. Okay, this one can also tick me off, me personally off as well. When people say that they sometimes stutter too. I mean, I get it. People mess up on their words. I get it. But when else people who actually have the stuttering disorder, it can be really annoying when people are just like, I stutter too. Yeah, I get it. I know that nobody can talk perfectly, but when someone has an actual speech disorder, it kind of makes us mad when people say that to us, you know? I mean, if you stutter, you understand this, but if you don't, just please keep it to yourself, because that can really tick us off, and please, just don't do it. Please. Next one. Avoiding words or sounds that you can't say. I mean, I do this as well. This kind of has 2 parts to it, basically, so people started, I kind of think of it as an advantage, because, oh, my nose is itchy, I'm sorry. Because, like, because then, if you, like, if you're trying to say something, say, like, you want to say, I don't know if I can find an example, but, like, if you want to say something, but there's a certain word in that sentence that you want to say that you can't get out, then you try to find, like, maybe say the meaning instead, or something, like, I don't really have an example right now, but, you know, you'll kind of find a word that means the same thing, but a word that you can say. I don't know if I'm actually making sense here, but yeah, I think you get my point. But yeah, I mean, I personally do this as well. So it's basically just like substituting words that you know you can't say for words that you can't say. Again, I'm not sure if I'm making any sense right now, but you kind of get my point. So yeah. And then this next one is, like, when people say, oh, I didn't notice you have a stutter. I mean, I get it that sometimes either you didn't stutter at all, or you just, you know, they don't notice it because it was so small. I get it. But, like, of course, us people who stutter, we know that we have it, and it's kind of like, you know, we are aware of it because we know we have it, we know we did it, but people, they just say, like, oh, I didn't even see that you stutter. I mean, it kind of makes us mad, but, I mean, keep it to a minimal of how much you people say that, because it's, I don't know, I mean, maybe it's like someone saying, oh, I didn't even notice that, you know? I mean, maybe you didn't really do it that much, but if you're like, if you, I think it depends on like how you say it as well, so that can also be a factor, you know? And then the last one, this video is probably, like, you know, 10 minutes long, but it's okay, I'm getting this all in. But anyway, number 10 is scared to ask a question because of your stuttering. Now, I do this as well. If you're in class and the teacher kind of didn't explain something and you have a question about it, but the way you're going to word your question, you're going to stutter, then maybe a tip for you. Now, this is going to be like a tip. Believe me, don't be scared to ask. It's better to know than to not know, obviously. But maybe try to word it differently. Like, maybe if you're in, like, math class or something and your teacher is trying to teach you about, like, maybe division, and then you want to know how they got there, you could say, like, oh, how did you get that answer? Or, like, or you could also say, how did you get so-and-so with that, you know? you can also word it a little bit differently. So, I mean, yeah. So that's kind of the 10 things that I had. I hope this video was fun, and, you know, I mean, I'm not throwing shame. I'm not yelling at people. I'm not trying to, you know, be like, oh, you do this and that's wrong. No, I'm not trying to do that at all. I'm telling the people who don't stutter what it's like, and I'm also relating to people who do. So, I mean, if your stutter is worse than mine, I'm sorry for you, but, I mean, I know there are people who are worse than me, but I still don't like my own stuttering, but it's okay. I'm getting way better, and I'm kind of on the urge of not having it at all, but I'm not there yet. But anyway, so yeah. Also, I don't know if this video will kind of go that far, but I know I have like 20-some subscribers, so maybe some of y'all will comment, but I would like you guys to comment. Now, I think I said this in my introduction video, which was like my first one with me in it, so go back to that, watch that. I know the lighting is not very great, I know, but my camera I have, it doesn't have a flip out screen, so I didn't know it until I was editing. But anyway, comment questions about studying that you have. Like, you're not going to be rude. I want to maybe inform you guys. Kind of like that person who I found out who was blind, and, you know, they want to, you know, educate people who are blind, who are not blind and stuff. So I want to educate you guys about stuttering. So I want you guys to comment questions, not rude ones, not personal ones, but maybe some that you might not understand about people who stutter or something like that. So comment questions about things that you want to know about stuttering, and I will make a separate video about that. So yes, I'm not stuttering right now, and you're probably thinking, your question is, well, then how are you brave enough to film? You guys know this. I love filming. I love to film myself. So I do this a lot. Believe me. If you're one of my close friends, you know that filming is my passion. I love it so much. So I can talk to a camera and not have any trouble being nervous. But yes, I'm not nervous. I love it. So I'm actually not nervous right now. I never get nervous with filming. I love it. It's something that I have a passion for. So it's okay. I am brave enough to do this. I've been doing it for years. So yeah. So I want you guys to comment questions about stuttering, because I will do a separate video about that. You can also tweet me questions. That would be great if you did that. If you like, tweet me some questions, because I will gladly answer them. I would like to, so please, I encourage you to go do that, please. And you can also follow me on Twitter. I mean, please. But yeah, I think that might be all or something. So let me know what you guys think about my webcam setup. Yeah, I normally would film on my bed, but I normally film on the weekends. But I wanted to do this because I kind of wanted to like talk to my webcam a little bit, so I did that. So yeah, I decided to film it here. So let me guys know what you think of it, and this video. Maybe this video can get maybe at least 10 likes, at least maybe, because I feel like I've actually not. Because, like, sometimes I will, like, pause or something, but I've done great this time. So give me the effort plus and give me a thumbs up. I'm not telling you have to. It's up to you, but to show me that you appreciate my effort, thumbs up. Yeah, and by the way, thumbs up for wearing one of my favorite shirts. See? I just love the color of it. It's you know, really pretty. So, yeah, and in case you're, like, wondering why my voice is kind of weird, I have my retainers in, so that kind of prevents me from speaking a little bit, but I don't have a lisp, I don't have any like that, it's just my retainers, okay? Just to let you know. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this, like, 20-hour video, but yeah, so please comment questions, tweet me questions, whatever, get them to me so I can make a video about it, so I can inform you guys, please. I encourage you to go do that. So, yeah, I hope you guys liked my video. I love y'all, and I love filming for you guys, so thank you for continuing to watch. If you're new, welcome. My name is Tiffany. Hi. So, yeah. And if you're one of my few my frequent watchers, welcome back. If you're new, hi. But yeah, I need to shut up now. So, I don't want to, but you know, I can film again sometime or later, whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!